All right, spring training's over. We've had a couple of weeks now to try to get back into the swing of things. We've been doing this every week, basically after the holiday season. Now, Jake, would you say that's the case? Well, you're chewing, so don't talk.
No, I'm
don't
good.
chew.
I can answer. After the holiday season,
Yeah, we
No.
went back to every week.
I wouldn't say every week. I'd say every week we started
Just
in,
about.
February. Okay.
I think it was January. The point is, we're splitting hairs here. Boys, the season is underway. Liam, I'm going to need you to get to the studio a little bit quicker before 35 seconds before showtime, brother.
7:29.
Listen.
It.
It was a full 10 minutes of trying to figure out what my display name was going to be. There was a dog barking in the background. There's street work outside. There was just a lot going on.
It's always street work.
Always. Well, I mean, they got to get ready. They're getting ready for the home opener on Friday. There's
I
work
would
to be
imagine once street work is, or rather once the home schedule is underway, I mean, how often, well, I suppose they take longer road trips, but how often can they get
Often.
road work done?
Often. You know when we do this podcast, there's always fucking
done.
drilling.
Yeah, they always do it
suppose
at
you're
night.
right.
They always do it at night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Especially once the summer comes around. They'll keep me up all night with the jackhammer, filling
Yeah.
potholes.
Guys, is it a good sign if the chat, youtube.com/@Pawn on Lansdowne, Marky says it's never been more fucking over, Jonah says the season is fucking over, it's, my goodness gracious. I mean, I know that's only 2 comments, but
I can't argue with them. It's
listen,
true.
I will fucking argue. Listen, 4 games into the season, about to be 5, we're recording, this is 7:30 on Tuesday the 31st. I have no idea what happens in Game 2 in Houston. This is, and Jonas says, I'm just kidding. Of course, I understand. But my God, looking at the timeline, I forgot how much I hate baseball season sometimes. I forgot how much I hate you motherfuckers on Red Sox Twitter. I understand some of you folks are doing a bit. Some of you folks are not. Some of you folks
Not
are
me.
already jumping the ship. Jake already got on my nerves to start the season. I was ready to punch through the phone screen.
What did I do?
And say, like, oh, what did you do? Look at your tweets the last couple of days, brother. All of our players are busts. It's over. Oh my God, my heart belongs to Alex Bregman. After for weeks you said he was dead to you. However, I will say, you got back in my good graces with your ponder last night. It was very tempered. It made sense. It was reserved. It was
level-headed, you'd
subdued.
say?
It was sensible, Jake.
Well, was it? I don't know. It wasn't reactionary. I don't even remember what I said. I think I blacked out.
Jake, I'll make it up for you tonight if they lose. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, you can get reactionary with it.
Well, that now everyone knows it, because Liam, I would say, out of the 3 of us, probably the least reactionary. I think the reactionary scales, I think it goes Jake, a 54-foot gap, me, then Liam.
Repost if chillin'.
Repost and chillin'. Brother, I hit
It's-
repost on that.
What is that? What do they say, Fitz, across the pond? I can't be arsed.
I can't be asked.
Over the first 4 games. I
can't be asked.
I simply can't.
And if they keep this,
last
going,
night I saw Alvarez go deep, and guys, I'll be honest, I went to bed. I was like,
can't be asked.
I was like, it's not our night.
You made the
I
right
can tell you
call
right there. Yeah, and that was it.
at the end of the
But
day.
I'll be here tonight. I'll be
Now,
here.
granted,
till the end
Liam, if they
tonight.
keep this going, they'll be on the beach. That's another one. That's another British
one.
soccer saying. But we're not talking about British soccer. We're talking about American baseball. That is Jay Payton, a.k.a. Jake. We're joined by, drumroll, because he took an hour to think of the screen
Oh my
name,
God, an hour to come up with this garbage.
Masa Yoshida, OBP Machine, a.k.a. Liam.
Horrible.
I am John Valentin, a.k.a. Fitz. This is Pod on Lansdowne, brought to you by the Believe Network. Glad you could join us for the first official episode of the 2026 regular season. Wish we could come to you with better news. I don't know. You turn on the TV. It doesn't matter what channel. The Red Sox losing record. No matter what happens Tuesday night, it will still be a losing record. By the time you're listening to this, they will either be 2-3 or 1-4. Tough weekend in Cincinnati. We'll get to the specific details of that along with Game 1 in Houston as the show continues, and I'm sure we'll be reacting along with Brian Bayo's first start of the season as the night continues. Again, we're about 35 minutes or so from first pitch. Did I do the math on that right? Yeah, 35 minutes from first pitch at Minute Maid Park. Again, we dead name Houston's ballpark on this program. But first, gentlemen, the broad strokes. The season's over. Roman Anthony, you might as well trade him as while you still get value for him. The clock is ticking. Garrett Crochet's arm could explode any second, so you might as well package him and take a couple of shots on some prospects. It's over. It ended in Cincinnati, dead on arrival. But no, in all seriousness,
just like Harambe, right?
Just like Harambe, which
That was it.
I saw some folks from Red Sox Twitter did make the pilgrimage out to the Cincinnati Zoo to pay their respects. I was there in the Queen City. I didn't go to the Cincinnati Zoo. I'm sorry, guys. I may have failed you on that front. We could talk about my Cincinnati trip maybe later in the broadcast. But Liam, it is kind of funny over the last couple of seasons. No matter how the season ends, it feels like it always starts pretty shitty. The Red Sox have been pretty slow starters, no matter who's been on the roster over the last couple of seasons. That's kind of like one of those, correlation does not equal causation. I have no idea. That's just baseball over the course of 162. You're going to lose games like this that just happen to be towards the start of the season. But, after opening day, Liam, it just kind of a couple of stinky performances. No other way to put it.
It's funny. I bookmarked this earlier. Shout out Sox Scoop on Twitter. Because it's true. It feels like it's Groundhog Day at this point. The first week of the season has typically been ass this decade.
Watch out for that first step. It's a doozy.
And, only once in the last 6 seasons have we started over 500 in the first 4 games. It was 24. They went 3-1. Everything else, they went 2-2 once. Everything else has been 1-3. So, certainly you can't win the division in April. I think I said this last episode, but you can certainly lose the division in April. And this team, for whatever reason,
likes losing the division in April.
The names change on the back of the road jerseys, but it's the same case. That first week of April, seemingly now, not super inspiring, but obviously also small sample theater. What are you going to do?
Yeah, we should have had a bingo card for this episode to be like, there's still 150-something odd games. It's a small sample.
Right.
How many platitudes we can rip?
Yeah, exactly.
Jake, I don't know if you know this. If this was the first weekend in August, no one would be saying anything. That's another platitude you like throwing out there. But it's true.
No, it's true. And I think the reason it's just annoying, our good friend Adam, Dunk Intern in the chat here, joining us, he tweeted something along the lines the other day where it was like, I'm not annoyed that it's the first week of the season. You can't be really that mad. It's just more annoying because you waited all winter to see the Red Sox again. And this is how they've played. This is
our third baseman.
This is your first impression. Wow.
Yeah. I'll speak on why it's annoying. It's every acquisition has been fucking terrible. That's why it's annoying.
I was waiting for you to dive in.
No. I just mean if we were losing by 1 run, people were getting hits, the starters were performing. The things that cannot go wrong so far have gone wrong. Which again, it's 4 games. But just. You have to take what's given to you, and it's a bad start by Gray, a bad start by Suarez, and Durbin and Contreras have both been terrible. Contreras slightly less so. It's that's your off season right there. It's hard to look at that and say, yeah, all right, cool.
YouTube.com/@Pod on Lansdowne. Dunk Intern in the chat goes, respect Andrew Monasterio. That is true. Hasn't been
tonight.
all bad.
Yeah.
So we got that going for us, which is nice. Listen, I will say
IKF.
again.
I forgot IKF. Excuse me.
IKF. Yeah. I will say again, I can't, to what we just said, I can't be asked over less than a week of play. I understand it's wicked frustrating. The lack of hitting with runners in scoring position in a vacuum over the span of a couple of days. You might be able to hand wave that away, and for the most part, I do think that the offense is going to be better than people had been giving them credit for over the winter. The one thing I will say, though, in terms of people who are kind of getting antsy with that, sort of reminiscent of what we saw towards the end of last season, picking right up where they left off, so to speak, in a negative sense. But again, at the end of the day, guys like Contreras, I still trust in that profile enough, especially from the right side of Fenway, even though he hasn't been clicking so far. Durbin can get on base. I need him to get on base 1 time for me before I start to feel much better than that. The Suarez stuff with his start, maybe we get into it during don't fuck with, or any of these specific guys who are struggling. We can get into it in the second segment. But you're right. It's just been frustrating, Liam, after, waiting for months, starting to build up the hope. put our necks out, Jake and I, and say, oh, we're going to win the division, you with the first wild card spot, and lay an egg. It's baseball. I understand that. You're going to go through these high stretches, low stretches. It is what it is. But right at the start of the year, it's very annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say it any better myself. And Jake already dove into the new acquisitions, but it's also the guys that have been here.
Yep.
You got 5 players on the roster right now with an extra base hit so far through 4 games. And the fact that 2 of those 5 are Connor Wong and Andrew Monasterio.
Jake said fuck it and left.
Yeah, he's out of here. He was like,
he's back.
He was that offended by that nugget. But yeah, I mean, when it's like, all right, Connor Wong's got a double and 2 hits. Andrew Monasterio's got a double and 2 at bats. Jaron Duran, what's happening, buddy? Couple stolen bases, picked off at first.
Yeah, we can put a pin in the pick off because that speaks to a wider point.
Because the narrative all winter was this team's not going to have power. And the guys right now that you need to have power. I mean, shout out Trevor Story for the home run on, what was it, Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
But where else is it coming from? My husband can't throw and catch the ball. Mr. William Abreu.
Giselle Abreu.
Yeah.
Oh man, God, I remember that. After that second Giants Super Bowl, Giselle saying that. It was a dark Monday morning. That was not fun.
Right. She was right.
She was. I mean, well, technically, the quarterback could throw and catch the ball. To be completely fair, that has happened before.
That's true. It has happened before.
Brett Favre's first completion was to himself.
Yeah, I'd like to win tonight. Just kind of Brian Bayo, the stopper. That's what we're calling him.
Hey, listen,
that's rich.
You get a good outing from Bayo. Crochet's tomorrow. Maybe you come back for the home opener and.
If you can come back 500, I'm saying works for me.
Season starts Friday, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I tweeted, it's hard to get. March baseball is very fake. I hate it. I hate that the season starts in March. Much like how I hate when the season bleeds into October. I think Major League Baseball regular season should be April, May, June, July, August, September. It's nasty.
Well, brother, I mean, if it starts in April, it's bleeding, not just bleeding into October, it's going well into October.
Well, it always pisses me off because then you see those when the teams make the playoffs and they have the shirts that are like made it to October, and it's like actually everybody made it to October this year, so that's not that isn't special at all.
Colorado Rockies October bound.
Rocktober.
So
I'm not gonna say the sky is falling in March, but I don't like what I've seen these four games. That's all. I don't like anything of what I've liked. Well, we'll get to that in the next segment. What I've liked, very little.
For sure not. And this won't be my don't fuck with, but I mean, some of these things you can just boil down to well, this will get better. Ranger Suarez, for example, the start last night. Really, really bad because, at least from my analysis, and Lou Merlone did say this on the Nesson broadcast. I tweeted this at Fitsimo Pena for myself, at Pod on Lansdowne for the show. The locations were just completely ass. I understand that's a very surface level, basic sort of analysis, but it really does boil down to that. When you're throwing from the left side, even from the left side against Yordan Alvarez, 85 at the belt, inside a bit for him to turn on. What did you expect to happen? That first homer to Altuve, bad spot, where he was getting lit up like a Christmas tree. Bad spots all around. Wasn't missing enough bats, but again, that's not really his profile. Even if he's not throwing 96, 97, he can get away with his stuff, the actual profile that he has, even with a lack of velo, if he's locating well, mixing well enough, which he's known to do. So I'm not worried about Ranger Suarez. There's enough of a profile with Wilson Contreras where I'm not worried. Roman Anthony's good enough of a hitter where even if he does strike out a bit at the start of the year, it's okay, it's fine. He's going to get the most at-bats on the team if he's going to be leading off. Some of these things I think will get better. I think we're going to get better Sonny Gray starts down the line. I don't think it's a complete dud. I don't think he's cooked. A lot of the things that have gone wrong in this small sample size, I think can turn around. It's not to keep sounding like a broken record. It just is annoying.
That's the name of the episode.
It's just annoying.
I like that.
Yeah. That could be the show's tagline, too. Pod on Lansdowne. It's just annoying. I think that's fair. I wear that.
I like that.
The Pod on Lansdowne difference. Annoyance. Being dickheads. Things of that nature. Well, the good news is, gentlemen, is that tonight, for a team where the offense has been fledgling a little bit, I think that's a word, fledgling.
Yes, correct.
Thanks, Liam. Missed a dictionary over there. The good thing is it's not like they're facing someone who finished, top 3, top 5 in AL Cy Young voting tonight. Right?
Yeah,
it's
what
not like
the
they're facing
fuck? Why
Hunter
is
Brown.
he pitching tonight?
Hunter Brown, because he's really good at baseball.
Did their rotation flip already?
Yeah, they're 3 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well,
So there you have it.
I hate that.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, a Hunter Brown Crochet matchup would have been nice.
No, yeah. Well, again,
Would've been a treat,
even if
but-
it hadn't flipped today, it was going to flip tomorrow on the getaway day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
then it's Crochet, you know.
I suppose. Well, then they don't have Crochet tomorrow. So if we can get a win
Okay.
here, then it's like
Okay, yeah.
ball in your court.
I'm scared.
Oh my God, you're already.
Nah, Moss is going
Who's
deep
who's
tonight.
got to
Don't
be
worry,
sweating?
guys.
Craig's got to be
I don't
sweating.
know. I don't think Craig's sweating yet. Come on, Jake.
The boss man was already making visits.
Year
to him.
4. Year
Oh,
4.
Jesus
That's when
Christ
they
almighty.
all go.
This show
Year
started
4.
just over 15 minutes ago. This conversation specifically, because we did our little small talk to start. I started the episode saying I was like, Jake, just put the phone down. And
Year
then
4,
you
that's
had
when
to
they-
ponder
that's
where
when-
you were
that's
more
when John
even
Henry-
keeled. And now
he
you're back
kills
to
you.
me saying, put the proverbial phone down. I'm not nervous.
Okay.
They don't even give you the full 4 years either, Jake. I was just trying
No,
to
you
do
get
the.
you get 3 and change.
You get like 3 and 9 months basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eric in the chat goes, does Craig feel emotion? So, is he even feeling nervous in
he
the first
does.
place?
It's binary.
Now, granted, I mean, if this continues for months here and Durbin doesn't turn it around and maybe Gray doesn't have it, if Suarez doesn't turn it around or, Oviedo's velocity doesn't come back up, that was a concern. Someone in the chat said, the one
can
person
we
I am concerned
time out?
about
Can
is
I just say
Oviedo.
how
To the Flowers
funny-
said that on YouTube.
How funny
legit.
of a line is it that he to Alex Spear posted Oviedo's response to his velo being down? I don't know. All right.
I think it was Tyler, sock sign guy, because, pitchers don't even give you a reason why their velo drops anymore. They just look at you like this, and it's Brendan Fraser
Whale.
from The Whale.
Well,
That is that not like the funniest possible response to your velo being down like 3
I don't know.
3
It's
ticks?
honest.
I don't know.
Was it down in the spring? Someone who's smarter than me can
Yes.
someone confirm
I
that?
believe
Or
it
at the
was,
end of the
yeah.
spring it was. Yeah.
Interesting.
Let me see if I can pull that out.
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I could say I don't know. I'm not there in Houston with them. I'm just
I
a
hope,
a
I hope
lowly
someone
podcaster.
knows. I hope someone knows.
The entire medical staff was like, "Yeah, man, I don't.
That's
fuck
weird.
if I know."
It's kind of weird.
I'm not getting paid to answer that question, I suppose. So, I get the pass for not knowing. You get the pass. You listening get the pass for not knowing. That would be a bummer. Maybe that's why Early got the rotation spot, because they saw the velo dipping, and they're like,
They
"Yeah,
said,
nope."
we don't know. That's weird.
Which I'm sure Early will get a shout in the second segment of the show,
Early also got the rotation spot because he's really good.
which we could talk about
Yeah,
in the second segment.
I'm sure we will.
Any final general thoughts before we get into the specifics, gentlemen? In the second segment,
No.
Liam,
think
did
so.
you get an answer there on the velo?
No, I'm not in mid-season form. I'm flipping through baseball
That's
tomorrow. I'm like,
fine.
where the fuck is all this stuff? Yeah.
That's fine.
Anyway,
It does impress
anyway,
me how quickly you could pull these things up.
I try. I was trying, but
Have we
no,
made the
I
computer
failed you
hacker
this
I'm in
time.
joke with Liam? Being like, I'm in.
Probably.
sure we
He,
have.
lo-
Well,
he
making
loves,
it again.
he loves typing over there. That little
Yeah,
rascal.
you know, he loves his computer.
He loves his computer. Fucking BB. God damn. And he loves his cars. Loves his cars, much like Tiger Woods. With that in mind, let's take a quick break. When we return, the return of not only fuck with, don't fuck with, but after a couple of years off, the return
Yeah.
of the Franchi Cordero Hymn of the Week Award. You're not going to want to miss it. Stip around. What am I talking? I'm still in spring training.
Fucking Christ.
God damn.
Listen,
Go
it's
to
still
break.
March. It's
Go to
still
break.
It's
March.
still March. It's
Throw
still
it out of
March.
here. There you
It's
go.
still
That's
March.
my
It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
Stip around. Pod on Lansdowne will return after this. 2015. What's up, chat? What's going on? How we living?
Woo woo.
Everything is computer, Adam. That's so true.
Everything. Everybody transgender. Everybody. Everything. How we doing? Hi from Nashville. Hi, Paulie. How we doing? Hi from Nashville. Someone said this was their first time. They had Clippy as their picture here.
Oh, we love
TT QC2MU. My first live. Hello, my fellow perverts. What's going on, TT? How we doing? Thank you for joining us on the stream.
Adam, the Wegovy life. It's fine. I told Fitz, I don't know if I've lost it. I don't own a scale, so I'm kind of just going by vibes and looks.
Damas, happy belated.
We'll see, but this was my dinner. I had some cheese and crackers.
Nice.
Yeah, Liam, you a Monterey Jack guy, Liam?
Oh, love some Monterey Jack.
Love some Monterey Jack. Yeah, that's what I was crushing tonight. Any cheese with Jack in it, that's good enough for me. Pepper Jack. That's it.
What makes a cheese?
Love some pepper jack.
I think a little bit of spice, a little bit of kick.
Yeah.
Just straight up
the pepper.
spice, like any spice that makes it a Jack.
Well, I don't know. The Monterey Jack had jalapeno peppers in it.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know. Colby and Monterey Jack. Oh, this is also Monterey Jack.
Kevin Millar thoughts on some point potentially. TT. I gotta say, I'll just even say this now, even if we don't get into the Millar chatter during the show itself. Didn't realize the animus that Red Sox Twitter had for the boy on the broadcast. I didn't, because
Yeah.
like,
Are you cosplaying being a Southerner just like he does?
Where's he actually from?
From L.A. He's from fucking Los Angeles.
Born and raised, like, was he just like, okay, born in L.A., like maybe he was
No,
like a
he,
military brat or something?
Let's see.
Yeah, he was definitely. No, he played baseball in West LA for high school. He graduated from Santa Clarita, which is like
I was there during the '94 Rats, man. It was
Santa
crazy.
Clarita is even like more like high class than LA. Like there's more money in Santa Clarita, I believe. That's like a beautiful north of the valley.
I was going to ask how you know that, but of course you're an LA native yourself, as we've mentioned on the show.
I do.
many times.
My 3 months there. I do like when I watch like the Californians now on SNL. I sort of can,
Californians.
I can like place where they're talking about
Talking
a little
about
bit.
the one and things.
Yeah.
FKF in the chat. 3 straight World Cups with no Italy. Wow,
That's tough.
man.
To Millar's credit, he did go to college in Beaumont, Texas, but before that, he lived in Los Angeles and the surrounding area his entire life. So,
That's hilarious. I don't think I ever knew that about Mr. Millar.
yeah.
Kevin, come on the pod. Talk about the best, best food spots in LA ahead of the Olympics in a couple of years. All right. So again, we're doing hymn of the week first, right? We'll kind of outline that.
Correct.
Sweet. Okay. Sounds good. Much more concerned about the Kurt Schilling commercial. Oh, buddy, we're gonna get into the commercials for the Car Shield commercial.
I'm gonna try. So I was eating the Monterey Jack with jalapeno. That's the one I was eating. This one's Monterey Jack and Colby. What's that?
Bum?
Does anyone know what Colby is?
That's another Jack, isn't it? Colby Jack.
No, it's just Colby. It just says Colby on here.
Colby Calais.
Or maybe the Jack is supposed to apply to both because it says Colby and Monterey Jack. So maybe it's like you throw the Jack. But let's find out. Here.
Christy goes, I was at the Woo Sox game the other day wondering how Roger Clemens has an accent. He's a Texas boy, though. Is he not?
Nah, he definitely is, right?
Has to be. He was the original Texas tough guy. Then Josh Beckett took the mantle.
Oh no, he's from Dayton, Ohio.
He's from Dayton, Ohio. My God.
Well, it says he was born there at least.
If I had a nickel for every Red Sox who cosplayed,
He
as a
spent
Texan,
his high school years in Houston.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'll give it to him.
It's more than more than Millar could say. I suppose.
Yeah, we'll allow that. We'll
Fair
allow that.
Orange County Millar.
He was also on Homer at the Bat. Kevin
Can
Millar was
I
not.
just briefly, Clemens' PR, so good.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was like dating a minor.
he most certainly was.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is-
Yeah.
that is the thing that happened. That is something
Yeah.
you can look up.
You can look that up. It's true. It says it right there.
I just pulled your IP. Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I'm kind of digging the Monterey in the cold.
God damn,
All right.
how old is Dr. Andrews? He worked on Clemens in '84.
Is Andrew still going?
He was 83.
For sure.
God bless
God,
him.
God, I don't know if I'd want an 83-year-old all up in my elbow like that.
No, his Wikipedia does say he's retired now.
Oh, you'll appreciate this before
Maybe
we
he
go
still
back to the actual
gives
break.
opinions.
Before we
Yeah,
give
he might,
before we go
that
to the
makes
actual
sense.
break, Dr. Morgan was the guy who did the surgery on Schilling's ankle in 04, I believe. Dr. Morgan looked at me and my dad before flying out Thursday for Cincy. We were watching Faith Rewarded on YouTube, and Dr. Morgan came up, and out of curiosity, I was like, "What's he up to?" Looked it up in like 2010. He lost his practice. I think he lost his doctorate or something. Licensed to practice.
What did he
medicine or
do?
something. I maybe he got it back. I don't know. But
Maybe that ankle surgery is what made Kurt Schilling insane. That's what
Dr.
they found out.
Morgan, Red Sox, Bill Morgan.
This is a boy dinner.
Ex-Sox and Sharks surgeon probed. This is from the Worcester Telegram in 2010. Dr. Morgan was the chief, former, has indefinitely given up his right to practice medicine while state officials investigate him for unspecified allegations. So I guess we'll never know.
Oh, that could
Oh.
be
I was
that
like,
could be a
damn.
whole litany of things.
It could be anything, so I don't want to speculate.
Oh wait,
so.
just quick timeout.
All right, any
Brett
events?
Baer, Brett Baer's on Fox News saying
Oh.
that Kristi Noem is asking for privacy and prayers tonight.
Of course.
She is said to be devastated
why?
by the reports about her husband.
of her wife having big honkers like that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
All right. Let's do 10 seconds. Just give me enough time.
All right.
Welcome back. Pod on Lansdowne. Jake, Fitz, and Liam here. First episode of the season proper. We're happy you could join us wherever you are. YouTube.com/@Pod on Lansdowne for the stream every Tuesday night. A reminder to follow us at Pod on Lansdowne on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you name it. I'm at Fitzy Mopania. Jake is at Jake Wallinger. Liam is at Liam Fantasy _. And Forever Collectibles is FOCO. That is right, folks. A quick word from our friends at FOCO, in case you were not aware. FOCO, they are one of the leading manufacturers and officially licensed collectibles, apparel, accessories, home decor, and much, much more. For over 25 years, Fosos. I can't talk today.
Fosos.
My goodness. Step around Fosos. I can't do it today. FOCO's success is directly related to their ability to bring exciting new designs and product ideas that allow you. Yes, you. Oh, boy, you timed that perfectly. Wow. Really sync that up, you two. You to show off your fandom at the game in the comfort of your own home, the office, and anywhere else that you may go. Folks, we're giving you a 10% discount code on all FOCO in-stock items, including the wide range of products that they carry for our beloved Boston Red Sox. What you want to do is go to foco.com, that is FOCO.com, or click on the link in the description wherever you're listening to this podcast, whether it's your podcast platform of choice or YouTube, and use the promo code POL10 to save 10% off at checkout. Again, this offers to in-stock FOCO products only. Pre-order items do not apply. You will be benched in favor of Isaiah Kiner-Falefa if you try it for pre-order items. In-stock only. Again, that is promo code POL10, P as in pod, O as in on, L as in Linda 10 to save 10% off at checkout at FOCO.com. Find your fandom with FOCO. A monumental occasion in Pod on Lansdowne history here, gentlemen. The return of the Franchi Cordero Hymn of the Week award. Liam, how did we decide that it was going to be Franchi to be representative of this? This is like early Pod on Lansdowne 3.0.
First
like
month of the podcast of the
Just
three of
about.
us doing the podcast. Yeah,
I think so.
Did he light it up in April, or were we just?
I think he hit a couple home runs.
He had a moment.
Is he having a boat? Was this Apex Mountain for Franchi Cordero?
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna pull the.
Well, the point is, we did this earlier in the podcast's lifespan when us three were doing it. Again, the true heads know that Pod on Lansdowne went further behind than 2022.
Hey, May 2022. That's when he. Well, he only played one game in April and March. It doesn't count. But May, he played 26 games /274, 337, 466 for an OPS of 803.
I believe that walk-off
12
grand slam
RBIs.
is in there.
Yeah,
8
Pat D-
walks, 6 doubles.
Pat D in
He
the
had a
chat
hell of a
says
night.
Franchi walk-off grand slam. That may have been the genesis of it. And we do have a graphic ready to go that you will be seeing throughout the season honoring the Hymn of the Week. That includes his swing.
Yeah, May 22nd, 2022, he hit the.
That was the grand slam.
And the silhouette of him swinging, it is from that homer against Seattle, I believe, if memory serves.
I think that's right.
I already closed the window, so we'll never know.
I guess we'll never him.
And
Sides doesn't
and
know
Heim
how it
was
works.
Heim was screeching in the baseball ops box
How did you know he was screeching?
because they just like showed the playback of it. You can't hear him or anything because it's like closing glass.
Imagine they had like a
screeching.
mic, like one of Nesson's mics like pointed towards the box that he was in, and he heard it. I mean, it would have been a huge crowd pop.
Oh my
but
God!
still.
In Heim Bloom's box.
Oh my goodness gracious! Of all the dramatic things, Franchi Cordero is in Keim's box. So it's been away for a couple of years rather, bringing it back, and essentially what it is, it's exactly what it sounds like. Hymn of the Week. It's essentially the MVP of the week. We did have the idea beforehand. We were going to do something along the lines of like giving ketchup to someone. Another podcast stole that idea, so we had to scrap it. We had to do something else. Fair dues to them. They beat us to the punch, but we did think of it first. But then they stole. No. Franchi Cordero, Hymn of the Week. I would imagine, gentlemen, we might have a little bit more discussion on this throughout the season. However, we talked about it in our group chat. I think it's going to be a unanimous decision, is it not?
This week
Pretty
is very
pretty
easy.
simple and
my
plain.
vote.
This week is very easy for them.
When
our
you carry
profound
the
pleasure.
offense,
Yeah.
I mean, it's simple as.
Also, to be fair, like this week you're only getting 4 games, so there's
True.
even less of a normally you'll have 6 games where.
It still counts.
No. I'm just saying.
I won my first game of the Red Sox
more
Podcasters Fantasy
players.
League when it's just after 4 games. And
I'm
I
saying
thought it
like
was
more players could be able to do good things, but really, there's been a couple guys that have done some good things, but he's our shining star. This
and that
week.
player is Mr. Fantasy.
Connor Wong.
Ta-da!
Write him us in the chat. He beat us to it. No, Will Abreu. It
Yep.
is our profound pleasure
Yay!
to present him with the first Franchi Cordero Hymn of the Week award for
2026. That's right. We'll get a sound. We'll get something on the soundboard ready to go for
Of course.
him.
Some
of the week as well.
fanfare. We just need some fanfare.
But I mean, goodness gracious, folks.
In
I mean,
4 games, 8 hits, 3 doubles, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs for a whopping triple slash of 500, 1,000 for an OPS of almost just a hair under 1,600.
OPS plus of a mean 344 right now.
it's not 345.
Surely
though.
that's sustainable.
It's not 345. I will
Yeah.
say. I mean, he's picking up right where he left off from the World Baseball Classic towards the end of that, gentlemen. I mean, he looks locked in at the plate. You said it in the ponder last night, Jake. I understand.
Why is he still hitting 5th?
You
Why-
took
what
the words right out of my
fuck?
mouth.
Why is he still hitting 5th?
Bump him up a bit.
Yeah, at least 3rd. I get if they want to keep doing the lefty righty, but I mean, come on.
I'd swap him and Duran.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
been
because
third.
the speed, like the story, they like having story. I mean, I assume this is the the sort of general idea is like Story and Duran 2-3 gives you speed, but Anthony's not fast anyway. So if he's on base ahead of them,
we saw that during the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Yeah, he's got to. They got to bump him up soon. Even like, I mean, he probably should be hitting. Even without this 4-game stretch, one might argue he should be up higher in the lineup. To me, he's like pretty clearly their second best hitter at this point. Yeah, he should not be getting the 5th most at bats on the team.
I would agree. And with someone ahead of him who can get on base like Anthony, opportunities to drive in more ducks on the pond.
Yeah. Speaking of an opportunity he had to drive in a duck on the pond.
Oh, I was going to say one more thing, but are you going to transition into fuck with, don't fuck with here?
No, we can do that after. But that was a good transition, but I'll throw it out because we have more thoughts on Willier.
No, just quickly. I mean, it is pivotal this year for him to be playing 150 games. And I forget who said it on the Nesson broadcast last night. It may have been Merloni again, but we've said this on the podcast as well about multiple guys, not just Abreu. We've mentioned it with Meyer, but this is a year, I think, Liam, where you've got to see more guys getting at-bats if they're going to be key parts of the team outside of, just your typical platoon splits. And that translated being, I need to see Abreu against lefties more consistently. Let him play 150-something plus games, man, out there. With his defense that he plays in right, with his 30 home run potential that we've seen over the past, however many years, and to start this year, I think he's going to be a vitally important part of this team. And
listen, comically small sample size, 5 at bats. He's got 2 hits off lefties,
and a double,
including a double. Yeah,
and he's maturing. He's been around the block a couple of years now. He's still relatively young, of course. He's still in his team control years, but it's not like he just got called up, last summer, gentlemen. Like let's get this really going, baby. We got a stew going. Let's see some more Abreu.
Yeah. I love what I've seen out of him. Some people smarter than me have pointed out his swing is shorter this first week.
Yeah, what they say about like 7 inches?
Yeah, almost 7 inches. Excuse me, heavens. So I love that. I mean, the defense is still he won a Gold Glove. Not much you can add there. I love him. I think he's going to be the second most important player to this team. I do.
Position player.
Position player. So.
Yeah, I was going to say because it's Anthony and Crochet are the franchise at this point. But I get what you mean, and I think I would agree. So congratulations to Mr. Abreu. Mr. Abreu is a one-time Him of the Week winner in 2026.
He couldn't be here today. We'll be accepting the award on his behalf.
That's right.
We will be accepting the
award.
He
pulled a Sean Penn.
Yeah, no, he just dominated the season. He didn't even bother to show up. Didn't have to. It was an undeniable performance. So the thing is, with Him of the Week, if you win Him of the Week, it's the biggest. What's the line from Departed? It's the biggest honor we got.
It's the highest honor we got.
Yeah.
I just want to go on record and say I'm nominating Willia for the Medal of Merit.
And we are not going to. Well, I don't want to spoil The Departed for anyone who hasn't.
The movie came out 20 years ago.
We're not going to shoot Willier in his apartment immediately after that scene. We're not going to hire Marky Mark to put blue things over his shoes and kill him dead while he's wearing a jumpsuit. And Willier's holding the groceries. We're not going to do that.
The baguette. I've always loved in The Departed how classic groceries his groceries are. It's like there's a baguette and some fruit. That's like nobody who's buying a baguette. That's
like Marge Simpson's grocery. You know what I mean? when she's at the checkout with Maggie.
Yeah.
But in any event, we aren't going to shoot him dead in his apartment, but we will do. And to any other winners of Him of the Week, you will be disqualified from Fuck With, Don't Fuck With. Fuck With,
for
Don't
that
Fuck
week.
With.
For that episode.
For that week.
Yeah.
Yes.
For that week.
Absolutely. Yes. So with that said, back to some regular operations here. Fuck With, Don't Fuck With. Jake, for those who aren't aware, if you're new to the program, what is Fuck With, Don't Fuck With?
Fuck With, Don't Fuck With. It's simple. It's a simple thing. Frankly, it's pretty self-explanatory. You give one thing. It's often a player, but sometimes it's a concept. Yeah, a concept, or sometimes it's even a a coach or a front office thing. You know, you can get more abstract with it, but usually it's a player. And it's one thing that you fuck with. We each go around. We give one each. That makes 3. And then you give one thing you don't fuck with. You're not fucking with.
Has to be equal.
What do you mean? Oh, like each person gets one?
Yeah, 1 for 1. A
Yeah,
soul
yeah,
for
yeah.
a soul.
And sometimes we do don't fuck with first. Sometimes we do it second. I don't know. That changes based on the vibe of the episode.
And again, it evens out at the end of the day. Whatever we start with, you know, if it's a bad week, we'll say like, you know what, let's get the negative out of the way or something like that. But if the vibes are high, maybe we want to jump right into it. We'll play around with it. So that's the initiation for those who aren't aware. With that in mind, Jake, since you presented this idea to the show all those years ago,
I get to lead off?
let's start us off. I'll go last because mine kind of both play into each other.
Ooh.
Okay. Should we start with... Let's start with fuck with.
Let's start with
this
fuck
week.
with.
Because,
I like that.
yeah. Okay. Fuck with... listen, it's slim pickings if we're going to keep it a buck for fuck with this week. But I want to give him a shout out. My little ray of sunshine, Connolly Early. That's my fuck with.
That was a great start, man. It's a shame
yeah,
they weren't able to pick him up.
That's his 6th regular season Major League start, I believe, was in Cincinnati this week. I want to say he went 5 innings, 1 run. Is that correct? Can I get a fact check on that?
That's
5.1. Went 5 innings. 5.1 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts, which you really like, and 2 walks against a not awful. I mean, they took 2 of 3 from us, but a decent Cincinnati Reds lineup.
Listen, a
Listen,
couple of guys from the right side of the plate there who can really, really hit. I mean, Ellie obviously a switch hitter, but Sal Stewart, who someone picked him to be your rookie of the year on this program. I wonder who it could be.
Yes, they did.
Then Eugenio from the right side as well. He's no joke. So yeah.
Yeah, Connolly Early. Listen, he has shown nothing but excellence. Might be a bit much, but like, how could you not love what you've seen from him at the major league level? Just level-headed. He's not blowing guys away. Like we talked about this. Like his stuff is good, but he's not like hitting upper nine. I think what does he top at 96 or so, 95. Might even be less than that. I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah, I'm looking right now on his Savant. Average fastball velo, 39th percentile last year, just a 93.7, a tick under 94. But I will say, in the start over the weekend, to get out of some jams, he was able to cock back, and touch, 96 or so. May even hit, I don't know if he hit 97, but still, like he's able to reach back into his bag of tricks. And, if you really need it, fire an absolute BB to get the job done.
Fitz, his 4-seamer was averaging 94.4.
Okay.
Cincinnati. He maxed out at 96.1.
And maybe as the year goes on, maybe that drops a little bit, or maybe that's something that's sustainable. You see,
or he's added a little juice
all the time.
Sneaky, underrated storyline. Ranger Suarez as a bit of a mentor for Connolly Early, for guys with not, lefties with not necessarily overpowering stuff. That's why him and Tolley differ. But like guys that just know how to pitch. I love that platitude with Connolly Early. We keep throwing it out there. He's not a
he's a pitcher. He's not a thrower.
Yeah, he knows how to pitch. I just love everything I've seen from him.
And you see, I mean, again, small sample size. Who knows what it's going to look like as you go forward? 6 offerings from Early, but 4 of them, the heater, the change, the slider, and the curve at at least 15% deployment there. I mean, you got some arm side movement there, more glove side movement as well, and then the fastball to keep people honest. That's what it looks like for a quote-unquote platitude speaking. Platitude is the word of the year so far in the pod. We've said platitude
great
about
word.
20 times. It's
Yeah.
great word.
That's what baseball. Baseball
Lansdowne.
boils down to platitudes a lot of the time.
I mean, it's a long season. How much can you say? You got to throw them out here and there.
Exactly. But, I mean, that pitch mix, even if he's not going to be hitting like triple digits like a Peyton Tolley, like already one of the best fastballs around from Tolley, what he's got early, different type of pitcher, but still works. And yeah, he wasn't crazy with the whiffs. I think he had like 8 swing and misses over the weekend in Cincinnati. Not incredible, but it's fine. Still able to get 6 strikeouts, even if that's not totally the name of his game. You can absolutely get away with that. So shout out Connolly early. And big shout out to the fact that he was able to get over 90 pitches. He's already stretched out there. So
yeah,
that's a plus.
96 pitches.
Sure. Yeah, so that's a big plus. I would agree with you, Jake.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Liam.
All right. Well, I figure I'm going to take this opportunity since it's such a small sample size. I got to give Ryan Watson flowers, man. I know, Rule 5 guy, overlooked, went undrafted, makes the team. Who knows how long he's sticking around. But during Saturday's game, man, I was pleasantly surprised. Came in after Weiser, or maybe it was what is it, Danny Colomb, the lefty. But I mean, kind of a gritty 2+ innings. There were 3 walks. He kind of danced around some base runners, but he kept you in the game long enough for you to tie it and force extras. And yeah, I mean, I can't obviously it's only 4 games. I can't pick out, this guy's really killing it. But no, I figure he's a good story. I got to give him his flowers. 28 years old, man. Good for him.
Absolutely.
Be nice to see him stick around, but it's you don't know. I mean, there's only so many Garrett Whitlocks and Justin Slaytons to go around, but I always like the Rule 5 guys. So shout out Ryan Watson. It's a simple one, but it's only 4 games.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it was good. To at least give us a chance in that game. I'm interested to see how the bullpen situation shakes out. I'm sure one of you guys are going to mention someone from that bullpen in Don't Fuck With. I'm not going to give you a hint. So if either you want to take that, it's all you. And again, it's early. Who knows? Bullpens can be finicky at times. Just wanted to say, generally speaking, interested to see how that pans out. By the way, Yoshida getting on base, top of the first inning there.
Liam, that name.
The Proshita lobbyists are going to be
Willie.
The Proshita lobbyists are going to be lobbying against me. I will say,
he loves walking.
He loves his walks. The walker.
The walker.
The walker. For me, again, I teased it earlier. I'll say it again. Mine kind of play into each other because they relate to the same topic. I fuck with the crowd reactions of the ABS system. It's electric, ladies and gentlemen.
Great,
I will say. I was there in Cincinnati. The crowd pops getting on CB Beckner. Unbelievable.
But yep.
I mean, obviously it went against us, but as a baseball fan, I got to be honest. It's quick. It's efficient. It's suspenseful. You kind of hear the crowd, the noise kind of drop a little bit. And you're going to hear it at Fenway.
The great thing about the ABS is even if a call goes against you, it's not like a call. It's binary, so you can't be upset about it. It's it hit the part of the ball's in the strike zone. That's what it is. That's a strike.
Yeah, it's objective
or not.
I'm not fully on board with you, and this isn't my don't fuck with Jake. I'm not fully on board with the idea of making ABS the entire I think you said making the umpires a vessel.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
State your case. I don't agree with it, but state your case.
The technology's clearly there. If it can even get 20% faster. I mean, no. It should be fast enough where it's the ump is calling it. Something buzzes in their ear or something. But if it can get that fast, what's the point of any of this? Why bother with
I like the strategy of thinking of when to deploy it. And now that you mention it, maybe that does slow things down. I don't know how close we are to having that be completely automatic, and buzzing in the ump's ear as you described it. But I like the strategy of thinking of when you deploy it and whatnot. And then B, also, keeping part of that human element in there that keeps part of the cat and mouse between batter and pitcher in there. It just, that just adds another layer of strategy to the game, I think, just to quickly summarize my thoughts on that. But so far, in general, ABS, I like it. I was skeptical at first.
You were, really?
Was that?
You were skeptical
when it was first being pitched, and then I kind of saw it in practice a bit with the minors, and it's okay, I can kind of, I can see the vision here. We'll see how it works at the pro level.
You guys saw that the umps want 100% ABS.
I actually didn't
Oh
see that.
yeah. There was like a
Yeah,
good
because
portion of them.
then they can't
I
get
think it was
embarrassed.
Well,
only
yeah,
like-
because then they avoid any sort of accountability because they have fragile egos.
Like,
and-
listen, I know that the ump union's super strong. Whenever they're gonna keep those jobs, like that's why I'm just like make them a vessel. Honestly, like they can still stand there. I just don't. I bet by 2030 the strike zone's fully automated. I just like the.
I don't know
the
how I feel about
technology,
that.
It clearly works. Liam, what say you? What are your thoughts?
No,
on this?
I'm all in on it. I have no qualms
With
about
me? Are you
but-
on my side?
Oh yeah, I would go
Okay.
fully automated. I just, but I also, I do like the entertainment factor.
No, I do, and I
It is
with-
suspenseful.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
and
And you would lose that with
Fitz,
the
I
automatic.
had chills from my couch during Saturday's game.
I mean,
Those
I'm
were the
waiting
biggest.
for-
Those were
was
maybe
going
the
through-
biggest pops
yeah,
of the game,
I mean,
even over
Eugenio Suarez,
the
that
homers.
was unbelievable.
Right?
I'm waiting.
But,
I'm waiting for the first player that challenges a strike call to like that he's really confident in that it's a ball, like to like give the crowd one of these, like let's hear it, come on, you know, like it's like wrestling, you know,
That's
like the
right.
way,
Yeah.
There's a bit of
Yeah.
showmanship to it.
and it totally. I mean, anything that turns people. Like everybody hates umpires, you know. They're like the police of baseball. Like it's like nobody likes umpires. That's you're born. When you're when you're
umpires.
yeah, when your
I was
family
saying
or your
boo
friends,
words.
when you're 3 years old and you go to your first game or whatever, and your dad or whoever, your brother, and they're like, "What the fuck is that, Blue?" You know, it's immediately instilled in you that like, oh, these people are ontologically evil, and it's like now the whole crowd gets to be like, "Yeah, fuck that guy." You know, it's like at one, it's really fun.
It really
really
is. I
fun.
mean, you said it's like wrestling. It's like early Earl Ebner, like at WWE. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you get the heel.
Like
you know
when
what I'm saying?
was it Suarez when he did the double challenge, and it was like that second challenge, everybody's going fucking nuts.
Yeah, and again, obviously it went against the Sox, but just
That's what
as
I
a
mean.
fan
Like
of the
it's
game-
fine. Like I don't. It's hard to be like upset because it's so binary.
Objective.
Like there's no judgment to it at all.
Yeah.
It's like okay, that's a ball and that's a strike.
Yeah. So
I,
yeah, no.
can I add? I also like seeing the players who are making really terrible challenges. Like,
Well, I
pretty
don't.
fun.
like that
Not our
was
Red
one
Sox.
Well,
No,
that kind of
no,
goes into my
just-
don't fuck with.
where like the screenshots where like I keep seeing like ABS challenges. I think there was one like a Twins player and an A's player like over the weekend. They both had like the worst two ABS challenges of the weekend. But like the broadcast like superimposes the player's reaction when they pull up the ABS, and it's so funny when they're like,
Yeah,
go-
you should be on the SummerSlam
Oh,
screen
yeah,
there, or Summer Jam rather. So I was thinking of WWE, but yeah, no, that is kind of funny. But it plays into my don't fuck with for the week, and my don't fuck with for the week is the boneheadedness of the Red Sox, and that includes some of the ABS decisions we're making here. When you're wasting your challenges in the fourth inning, or whatever it was that God love Roman, but when he was doing that, and he acknowledged it after the game, he's like, yeah, you know, I can't be doing that. It is what it is. Learning mistake. You live and you learn. It's fine. It is what it is. But it's still a don't fuck with. I still have to throw it out there. I'm curious to see now how not only the Red Sox, but other teams kind of treat these challenges, who's allowed to do it, when they do it, things of that nature. But it plays into the larger boneheadedness of it as it's 1-0 Astros. That's great. That's actually exactly what I wanted to see. Double with no outs. That's actually
Alvarez, of course.
That's great. That's awesome.
just watch whenever we play him, man.
He kills us.
That 2021 ALCS, man.
I
That
found-
video
I-
of me. Why are we pitching
That's
to him when I'm doing the
PTSD.
Castig impression, dude?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alvarez kills us, man.
Fucking menace.
In any event,
It's all right. It's March.
and again,
It's
of the
March.
boneheadedness,
It's
like the
March.
defense is leaving like a good amount to be desired right now. Like, come on, guys. The Duran pickoff, don't get me started. These pitch locations there, like that, it's just like an 0-2 pitch from Greg Weissert that's in, again, at like dick high, 90-mile-an-hour fastball to Eugenio Suarez at Great American Small Park, folks, to right field.
Nice.
That's
Folks.
that's not. But try the field. Tip your wait staff. Just boneheaded mistakes here, and again, maybe these things iron itself out, but I got to throw a don't fuck with towards that. go right back around the horn. We'll go to Mr. Fennessy.
Guys, I mean, it's not an on the field issue. It's an off the field issue that I feel a lot of us are very passionate about. There was a lot of uproar. Fitz, I don't know if you saw it initially since you were at the games. This new Nesson score bug, I've got a bone to pick with it. It's too big, which and most a large part of that is the ad placements within it that they're running.
The ad is way too big. I will say that.
The ad is far too big. During the first inning on Thursday, I was distracted, and then the font size of the pitch count and the pitch velocity, I felt like I need to put like readers on. I felt like I was
the
80 years
shades
old.
of red that they're using. On
That
the
also
white
blew my
font,
mind. Like,
it's
why
nuts.
not just they're using navy for the Astros tonight on the score bug? Looks fine.
Why
not just use navy for the Sox against Cincinnati over the weekend? Because it made the whole experience was just so jarring. And I mean, we had such a good thing going with score bugs of yesteryear. I don't know why they messed with it. I really don't. And I'm still not fully used to it. It takes up like the whole left-hand corner of the screen. It's far too loud and it's far too large.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the tweets about it, Liam, being in Cincinnati, and saw some of the clips on social. So I was like, I don't know if I can really judge based on, like a phone screen. I will say, if the advertisement wasn't there the entire time, obviously I wouldn't want the advertisement there the whole time to begin with, even if it was the best score bug in the world. That's just part of what we've said in shitification and whatnot. Gotta ring every dollar that you can, but again, that's a side point. If the ad wasn't there, I don't think the bones of the score bug are overtly big. It's still too big. The one thing I've noticed, the amount of negative space when it says like end of second inning, like that part, it's just all negative space outside of that text. Like, it's like, okay, like, you don't want to jam everything into that real estate, but not like, what are we doing here? Other than that, like, it is, again, it's too big. I don't think it's monstrous.
It's also just like such a dramatic change. Like, the design is completely different. Like, I think it was like, I saw somebody pull together like the Nesson score bugs, like dating back to like 2000, and they put them all in one graphic.
Yeah, they've never had one
weekend.
Like this.
And it was like it was a very clean transition whenever they made changes. And then there's just this monstrosity.
I got emotional seeing the 07-08 scoreboard. It
really does. You remember where you were.
One thing I also don't like, and this is the football fan of me talking, don't like how they don't show how many challenges a team has naturally. Like, if a team makes a challenge, then it'll quickly pop up. And again, it's way too big. It will say, Houston has 1 challenge left, Sox have 2. 2 little dots or something, 2 little dashes, like on the left side of the screen or something like that, to show, similar how they do with football, how many timeouts someone has. Like, that information you could easily put into that score bug, even if you kept everything else the same.
Yeah. You know what? People never remember when mound visits weren't unlimited, and like when that first.
Oh my god!
And people you had the little. Nobody cares anymore. Like, nobody ever really comes close to the number. Like, but that was on score bugs briefly because everybody was like, "Whoa, you only get 5? What do you get?
6? I think
6."
I don't think I've ever. I mean, I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure someone will pull it up. It was like,
I actually was at a Red Sox
September.
game.
The Red Sox had 3 straight games where they ran out of mound. I don't think I've ever really noticed it.
I actually
watched
was at
a lot
Red
of
Sox
Sox
game where
they ran out.
Yeah. Bailey just yelling out to Chapman, be like, "Hey, the fastball!"
Mound visits always piss me off. Even when I was like young, I was like, "What? I mean, what are they pitch good? Like, what are they even saying? What could you possibly be saying that the guy doesn't know already?"
Do you still think that?
Sometimes. The only time I don't is like when a guy like a loogie comes in or something. Well, that doesn't really exist anymore. But like a lefty comes in to face a lefty, and then like a counter happens.
Well, it's just saying like
a counter happens a batter later that they weren't prepped for.
Just to refresh like their scouting report and stuff like that. Like, okay, this guy, he's gonna chase Sloan away on something, like get him to fish outside, or throw something at his back foot. Things, they're just gonna quickly rehash the the scouting report and whatnot, how they're going to shift and stuff like that, things of that nature. I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I still sort of think it sometimes.
Yeah, I'm really thinking. I'm really thinking.
All right,
Pizza Hut
here's
after
an
the game.
example.
What do you think?
Here's an example. Like, who's like middle of our bullpen? Greg. We'll get to Greg, I'm sure. Greg comes in. He's gonna face.
If we're gonna get to Greg, it's up to you, brother. Like, because we've both.
Greg comes in. There's 2 outs. He's gonna face Suarez. He walks Suarez, and then he's got to face whoever was on deck. Do you need he knows what he has to do here? Like, I'm sure they briefed him on it in the pen. I don't think Andrew Bailey needs to run out and be like, Greg, here's this, and that.
Well, in a high pressure situation, I mean, it's similar to like what they do in basketball. They call a timeout. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like just to make sure everyone's to take a deep breath.
No, because that's like everybody's got to be on the same pit. You're running plays and shit. I don't know.
To ensure that the guy
Get him out.
having the ball,
Get the guy out.
putting the ball into play.
Get him out. Throw good pitch. That's what I'd say.
Listen, buddy, you could have said that to the Duke men's team the other day. Without calling a timeout. Say, hey, don't turn the ball over. Contest that 3. Yeah, they had a timeout. I think they could have called a timeout to just like reset to get that inbound right. I believe so. Even then, do you need a timeout to just be like, hey, maybe don't throw the ball like sky high and
that's what I'm saying. Don't give up runs.
Don't foul the guy taking the long 3, but maybe try to get something resembling a hand in his face.
Yeah.
But in any event, Jake, what are you not fucking with?
The top of the lineup, not named Wilyer Abreu.
He's not even top of the lineup.
Yeah.
No, so like the top 2/3 of the lineup. Anthony's game 1 was awesome, and I'm not really concerned about him. But he's been quiet otherwise. But other than that, it's been like a fucking slop fest 2 through 5. Story, I don't know. He cannot be batting second for a serious ball club, or playing shortstop.
Drove in a couple runs. I mean, I understand those are his only 2 hits for the first couple of games.
Yeah.
But I mean, not for nothing.
He shouldn't be at shortstop or batting second, but that's probably a June or July conversation, I'm sure. Jarren Duran, I don't know. Like, you're a worse hitter than Wilyer Abreu in fucking every metric at this point. I don't know why you're batting that high in the lineup. And then Wilson Contreras fits, like you said. Like, I think he'll be all right. He's taken his walks, but one hit in his first 4 games as a sock. That's not
great. But like and you hit it on the head there, Jake. If he's drawing the walks, and this is not to do the whole he who shall not be named Harry Potter kind of thing, but the guy whose name rhymes with Daphiel Revers, when he was striking out a ton, at the very least he was still drawing some walks at the start of last season. That demonstrates you still have a hold of what's going on in the zone. You're still looking for your pitches and whatnot. You're not you don't look like you're completely lost up there. So that mixed with his previous profile, I'm not concerned about Contreras.
And then Caleb Durbin,
Ofer.
I mean, God bless him. What can you say? Ofer. That's tough.
Got to rally around the guy. It's to do another soccer adage, Liam. Like when Jake, just so you know, when players are struggling, our teams are struggling, a big thing with soccer fans, we need to rally around our team, bro.
That's like Trey Turner when they fucking cheered for him when he sucked.
We're going to have a standing ovation for
I hate that shit.
At the home opener.
Not exactly like that, but you're on the right track.
$40 million. I think they can handle a little scrutiny.
Yeah. But again, the tenure of Caleb Durbin is not DOA based off of these first couple of games. I am going to need him to start lifting the ball a little bit.
I mean, it can only go up from here.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just try to get it out of the infield.
Right now. So
-79. Yeah.
What's that, Liam?
His OPS plus right now is -79.
Okay. Room for improvement.
I mean, the only one on the team worse is IKF, -100.
That's not good when you're in that company. Not to shit on IKF, but my goodness gracious. Yeah, it's not been great for Mr. Durbin. Hasn't been amazing on defense either. But again, it's a small sample size, and he started poor defensively last year and ended up being definitively a plus defender at the hot corner. So, again, it's everything that we're saying with these things have to be prefaced with it's still early.
It's still March. It's still March.
Still March. Still March.
Yeah, John Rothstein. He's only got a couple more hours to say this is March.
We're gonna be saying that. We're gonna be saying that in like mid-July.
March.
It's still March.
That would
Memorial
be a
Day,
good
it's
bit, to
still
be
March.
fair. Like, to just play it completely straight and say, like, listen, all right, it's a small sample size, it's still March, and, like, fireworks going off for the 4th of July outside Liam's apartment
It's Labor
window.
Day. Yeah. Yeah, it's still March.
Yeah, they haven't even had the home opener yet, guys. Like, tall ships coming into the port over the summer. Like, it's still March. It's still March. It's still March. To make another Simpsons reference, it's still good. It's still good.
It's still good.
Should we take a break?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I agree. When we return, we got to talk about that Marcella Meyer commercial, man. We have got to talk about Car Shield. Absolutely have to. Stick around. We'll be back. Pod on Lansdowne will return after the break. What up, chat? Still 1-0, right? I've been just kind of peeking over here. Got to watch the game on my phone because I've realized like I have a second screen here and I can't connect it, but it kind of slows down the connection, the fidelity of this audio experience. So taking one for the team there. Yeah, I've been typing like this to not knock my my mic there. So
New
Jay
Toy Story
going doing
Lego
this mid game
sets.
is certainly a choice. Jay, brother, it's Tuesday nights. That's when we do it. Get it out on Wednesdays. Botsi goes, please talk about the other Car Shield ads too. Yes, we will, because there's
New
been
Toy
about
Story-
fucking 20 of them.
New Toy Story Legos.
I see one right now. It's Mr. Shilling on Car Shield.
I like them. We got Slinky Dog.
What about Slinky Dog?
New Toy Story Lego. We got Slinky Dog.
Yeah,
You not a Toy
Big.
Story guy?
I love Toy Story.
Oh, okay.
Rank the
also
Toy
got
Stories
Lo-
real
we
quick.
Also,
Didn't see the
also
fourth one.
It
was good.
2, 4, 1.
One at the bottom.
Great film. They're all great.
Yeah,
One is the only one.
Two's
and
my
this,
favorite.
This
Two
does a
is my
lot for
favorite
me.
as well.
When a movie makes me cry, it automatically is in like an upper echelon of films for me. And 2, 3, and 4 all make me cry. 1 does not make me cry. So
2, 3, 1, 4, but 4 is I think better than people give it credit for.
4 was a great epilogue. That's why I'm sad about there being
The thing
5.
I do
A coda, some might say. It was a good coda.
yeah. I don't. I was gonna say I don't think Pixar would do this to their Golden Goose like the OG, but I wouldn't put anything past Disney. I don't. If they're coming out with a 5th, I would hope that it's like not just gonna be complete slop. They'll be like, oh, okay, but I don't know.
The concept of the iPad has me intrigued.
That's what I'm saying, right?
I don't know who the villain was in the fourth one. I never saw. Was it the two bears? Was it Key and Peele?
No,
it was
funny.
Joan. It was Joan from Mad Men. She was like an American Girl doll kind of.
Christine,
Oh,
yeah, Gabby,
okay.
Gabby. They call her Gabby.
Gabby. Gabby. Piggy.
I don't. She wasn't even like because
Pizza Planet.
Pizza Planet. Dynaco. They call it Dynaco. Dynaco.
I know Al. I know Al from Al's Toy Bar.
Very close. I called Al myself. I called him.
I said, Al, there's too many Barbies.
Sunnyside. They call it Sunnyside. There's lots of.
We've got to get the toys out of Sunnyside.
Those prices at Dynaco going too high. I'm gonna figure it out though. We have to make sacrifices at Dynaco at the pump. Pizza.
Where the fuck were they? Where the fuck were they in Toy Story 4? It was like a
the state fair.
Yeah.
The little baby doll. That's so nice.
God, an inspired bit would be Trump trying to explain the Buzz Lightyear Pixar movie.
I never saw that.
I'm not even gonna try.
Did you ever see it?
I wouldn't be able to do it justice. Yeah, I saw
Did
it.
you
in
see
theaters.
it?
It's the story of
What?
who the toy is based
Yeah, I saw
off.
it in theaters.
Believe me.
Oh, I've never seen that. Oh wow.
It was so dumb.
It's not the toy. It's the men who they made the toy after, and that's what they do.
I said, you can't do that. You can't do that.
You can't make an
You
actual
can't
Buzz.
do a Buzz Lightyear without Tim Allen.
That was a big, like, when he was on Vine, he was like, "You can't do that!" That's
Yeah. Yeah. He was trying to make that his catchphrase, I think.
His
took
Mac Miller
gum
vines. Mac,
out
I'd
of
rather
his
the money
mouth.
than your crummy gift to me. In any event, let's get this going.
Let's wrap this shit up. Fitz, you might have to put that in the show.
As
Oh my god, I forgot we weren't even back.
B-roll at the end.
That was good stuff. I'm kind of pissed we weren't technically going for that.
Well, again, we do a little bit.
It's going on
This
the
is the
Patreon.
YouTube. If you're here
Yeah, it's
for the
going on the
YouTube, you get a
Patreon.
little extra something, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why we might withhold it from the actual podcast. This is like, you know, this is the.
So you want to hear
stuff.
Trump explaining? You want to hear Trump talking about Toy Story? Come to the live show.
Which plenty of people, I'm sure, do not want that. But you know what? That's fine. This is what it is. 3 seconds. Or actually 5 seconds. Third and final segment. Pod on Lansdowne here. Jake, Fitz, and Liam. As this second of 3 games in Houston is well underway. What do we got? Bottom of the second. Runner on first, 1 out. Bayo trying to spin 2, as the kids say. Spinning 2. One of his infielders throughout the year will be a man by the name of Marcelo Meyer. That is, Jake, unless he gets poached to go to Hollywood. Because, my God, the acting chops on that individual in that Car Shield commercial
true.
that's been
Yeah.
playing
Vinny
nonstop
Chase.
on Nesson.
He's a regular Vinny. Baby pro.
Wonderful.
No, that's Johnny Drama.
Yeah, no. He's,
Oh.
talking about Vinny.
Talking about Vinny, yeah. Okay.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I just wanted to, okay.
Just clear that up.
Yes,
It's so funny because, like, sometimes these things can get over-exaggerated. Like, oh, my God, look at how bad this is. And then, like, I saw people tweeting about it while I was in Cincy, being like, oh, the Marcelo Meyer commercial, XYZ. And I'm like, it can't be. Like, what's so special about this? And I watch it, and I'm like, oh, my God, this guy can't commit 5 words to memory. Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's really funny. You
It- it-
bum.
like, they couldn't, like, put it this way. Someone had to have watched that. Like, there's a director. Like, for these commercials and stuff like that, I'm positive, there's a fairly big crew that goes into this. It's got to be a big production, even if it's just a 30-second commercial. I mean, you got to do takes. You got to have lighting people there, multiple people for the mics and whatnot. Jake, you could probably give me the technical terms of these people. I know Gaffer is one of them. Gaffer.
Best boy. You need a best
we don't have enough
boy.
gaffers.
Or a best girl.
Right? You know what I mean? You got to hire
yeah.
extras. You got to secure a filming spot for this commercial and whatnot. Like, there's a whole production. So everyone got lined up for this production. Everyone got their jobs and whatnot. Everyone, knows what they need to do. They secure Marcelo Meyer, and they go through that commercial however many times. Right? I don't know how many takes they did. I wasn't there on that day. I didn't get the invite. Car Shield sponsor the show. Get me on there next time. The point is, after all of that, securing everything there, that read from Marcelo Meyer was watched, reviewed by multiple people, okayed by multiple people, where he's clearly reading off of a cue card off to the side, like 5 feet away, being like, Car Shield is the best place to get your insurance, or whatever the fuck he says in the commercial. They saw that, like, yeah, that's our best take. So my question is, what were the other takes like?
Yeah, I was gonna say it may have been their best take.
I don't know. I think it's more endearing that way. I wouldn't want a local ad to be polished.
Listen, Pedroia was out there acting his ass off for
He was
Sullivan Tire.
Even Devers was out there. What was it, 2 seasons ago? He had a
with Jordan Sperger too to go see
Jordan
Bridget.
Sperger. Yeah.
They saw that and it was like, yep, that's the one. Wrap it up. Wrap party right after this. This is the one. And it doesn't even look close. Botsy in the chat, first of all, goes, he rushes the last line so badly. It was like he was trying to get out of there, which, I mean, probably had to have. Not even close. To give you a peek behind the curtain, gentlemen, in high school I did what's called speech and debate. It's basically competitive theater for people who can't sing. That's the best way I could put it. One of the rules, if you're doing it with multiple people, 1 or like 4 people, is that you can't make eye contact with anyone. Can't make physical contact, can't make eye contact when you're talking with someone. So you kind of have to, like, if you're trying to simulate that you're talking with someone, you kind of look at their shoulder a little bit. Marcelo didn't even look like he was doing that. He looked like he was completely out to lunch. Like, you could kind of pass it off a little bit. It's not even close to him making eye contact. And from that angle, you can really, really tell. And again, from that angle, Jake, they were like, that's still our best one.
I think Pat D in the chat makes a good point. He's like, he couldn't have been there for more than 20 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
That actually might be, that's a fair point.
The only take they got.
It's like when an athlete, it's like when an athlete goes on SNL and they can't remember anything and they have to read the cue cards for every sketch. And so they're just looking over here while they're talking to somebody over there.
I will say, I think...
Not everybody can do it. It's hard.
Smiley something goes, he was trying to get out of there quicker than when he was around the PLL boys. Yeah, he did dip out.
Well,
nice enough a guy saying, like, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go.
Day.
He did, to be fair.
He had to
clearly had a busy day if he's only there for 15 minutes for Car Shield.
Yeah. What is Car Shield?
I think it's like the way that they explain it, it's like, hey, if your car's out of warranty, you can give us money and we'll give you coverage. Leo in the chat said it's got to be a money laundering business, which who knows? He was talking about how Car Shield is a money laundering scheme. It very well might be, Leo. Who am I to say? But geez, first of all, before we get into the other ones, the you bum at the end for Marcelo. We're running that into the ground. That is 100% Marcelo's calling card on Twitter. You will be seeing a lot of the you bum, that clip. I'd like to think he ad-libbed that. I know at the beginning of the commercial, that really loud guy going, "Hey, Meyer!" Which, a side note to the side note, when the Sox give up 7 runs in an inning, and like, it's like completely deary, they're about to lose their 6th straight or something like that, and whoever it is just gets fucking shelled in the 4th inning. Game's already out of hand. And, O'Brien goes, and that's all for Bayo. 8 earned runs in 4 innings. We're going to take a break. Oviedo going to the mound here at Fenway. Back after this. Hey, Meyer! I'm going to throw a brick through my TV. That is going to make me lose my marbles.
There's always got to be one every season that does that. I wish I could think of one from last year off the top of my head. I'm sure there was one. Oh, it was probably the Mass Mutual Dirty Water choir. Or was that 2 seasons ago? I can't remember anymore. Yeah.
I think that was last year, yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up. Yeah.
Fuck them kids.
But there's one every year. Year.
And again, I do like to think that Marcelo improv'd that you bum. And I will say, to his credit, I still think Meyer might have the best of the Car Shield commercials because, brother, I could tell you, I know that there's been a bunch on Nesson, but I could tell you that outside of the country, in Cincinnati, on their TVs, or, if they're getting it from like the Marquee Network out of Chicago or whatever it was, there were more Car Shield commercials. Eric Burns was in like 5 separate Car Shield commercials. They had some other guys in there too. I don't know what kind of money Car Shield has with this marketing blitz. It's insane.
Fitz, I'm sorry to cut you off, but why is SETI using ABS on the first pitch of his AB?
Well, that leads to my...
And he lost.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Now it's okay.
God love you, SETI. But that goes into my don't fuck with. What are we doing?
Oh, brother. Yeah, that
was bum.
Bad. I'm happy I called
you bum.
We have to add that to the soundboard. That's my job in the coming days. I got to get that to the soundboard. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing with him being like, oh, that's fine.
Yeah, that
one's crazy.
Like, I wonder.
It close? 2-2, he's battling back. No, it was like still a third of the pitch.
I don't have. I have
in the zone.
Thanks. You got the Bruins on. But does the coaching staff sit down with these guys and be like, listen,
watch this one right down the middle. Oh my god. Wow, that was a horrible at bat.
Yeah, that's bad. I did see the fastball right down Broadway.
What are we doing?
Yeah, Blade Damas goes in the YouTube chat. The coaches are not giving proper guidelines on this shit.
Yeah, like there's got to be guys.
It's either that or they are.
You don't get it.
In the heat of the moment, they're not recalling. Which may be part of that.
Mr. Fatsy.
I'm surprised.
It is funny because you'd think with something
is that his job?
It'd be the
is that
younger
his- is
players
that his
where there's a
job?
learning curve. But like Seti was already up here by the time they started ABS in the minors. So he's probably like, this is a whole other world. to
Also,
him. He doesn't know.
I will say that with all due respect, I love Sadon. I think if you're the number 9 hitter and you challenge at all, like you shouldn't.
You better be sure.
Number
Yeah,
9 hitter.
Better-
I mean,
it,
yeah,
better
number
be
9
in
hitter.
the, it better be in the other batter's box.
Number 9 hitter. I just think if you're Sadon, you probably shouldn't ever not somebody known for their like
Your keen
firm
eye.
grasp on the strike zone.
You're standing in center field. How is he going to be able to tell? You know, brother,
Nice,
you are
good.
as far away as you can get in center.
Yeah, anybody should be allowed to challenge it. I was thinking like if the center fielder's out there, like, that looked inside, like
He's about to scream again. It's like, up, no, I challenge.
I was wondering today, and I'm like half joking, but like maybe there is a scenario where this could be something like, say you have a pinch hitter, there's a man on third. No, say the bases are
I thought you were
loaded.
just going to stop there. Like, what if you had a pinch hitter and a man on third? Wow, that'd be crazy.
Say
was
bases
following.
loaded.
Well, the Red Sox would probably ground out and waste the runner in scoring
Bases
position
loaded.
opportunity, but
Bases loaded. You've got a great guy. You've got the best guy off your bench pinch hitting. Okay, there's 2 outs, and you've got on deck is like the worst fucking hitter on the team, like absolute bum. Okay,
okay.
but you're down 2 runs. Okay, are you seeing this scenario I presented?
Following.
Okay. 3-1 count. You get a strike that's called a ball. They're gonna send you to first. It's gonna walk in the run, but you still need one more run, and this god awful hitter's coming up. But could you challenge to make a ball a strike?
What they beat the other
I
team's
don't
catcher to
know.
it?
That's a good question.
like if a ball is called on a batter, but he thinks it's a strike, could he tap if he wanted to? I know that's like an absurd scenario, but like, are you even allowed to challenge the other way?
Philosophical question here.
I mean,
It is.
I feel like the catcher would beat him to it, right?
No, but they kind of want to walk this guy. Like that's an okay outcome because the guy on deck, like it's like Austin Hedges is on deck or something. Like just dog
Miles
shit.
Straw on deck.
Yeah.
Von Grissom.
So like
geez.
the walk is an okay sort of outcome for this team. I'm just wondering, like, are you even allowed to go the other way?
What's the quality of hitter at the plate? Because if the worst hitter is on deck, oh, I guess you said pinch hit.
No, he's a pinch hitter. It's your best hitter, but his knee was kind of acting up that morning, so they didn't give him a start.
You got scratched.
Like it's Judge. Let's just say it's Judge. I don't know.
I think the answer of if you could and you should are 2 very different things. I mean, there's no rule saying a dog can't play basketball. I think you can do that.
It's true.
Right?
I don't know. I thought
know.
about this yesterday, and I was like, that could be something.
There's
No,
something
should
there.
you? No, you
I was
absolutely should not. No,
intrigued
take your
by
base.
my own scenario.
Because I mean,
don't
if he gets back to a full count, all it takes is one pitch to, if first base is open and it's a full count, then you could deploy any pitch. If you're a batter, you're sitting there being like, I have no idea what's going to happen.
First
next.
base isn't open though. That's what I'm saying. That it's
Even
the
if
bases
it
are
wasn't
loaded.
like, and it's like, okay, well, the runner on second wouldn't matter at that point, or I guess it would because if you were down 2,
But it's like
so do need to throw a strike.
It's like Aaron Judge in this scenario. He knows that like if he can hit one, they can tie the game. It's 2 runs if he can get a hit. So he just wants another pitch to come.
Well, it's a
out.
high leverage situation, so you want to take his base there.
True. Yeah, you're right actually. But something to chew on, fellas. I just was thinking about that today.
It's like in like Oppenheimer when they're. I'd like to investigate that.
yeah.
I'm a New Deal Democrat. The idea of a lineup where you pinch hit in Aaron Judge and then he's backed up by Vaughn Grissom. That's pretty funny.
Where did he sign somewhere?
Angels, baby. They're
feel
loading up. This is their
everyone-
year.
Everyone goes to the Angels.
Mike, how much help does Mike Trout need?
He's off to a good start.
He's back. He never
back.
left, honestly. I mean, he
Well,
did.
no,
He
I
wasn't
mean,
on the
I mean, he
field,
did.
but-
He for sure left for a little bit.
But when he's on the field, man, he's here. He's with us.
I would
His lungs are
like
full-
I would like a Trout renaissance. That would be fun. Maybe the Angels eat his like majority of his money so that he can go somewhere where he actually can try to compete for something of value. I know that's pipe dreams.
I don't think he
but
wants to. He wants to go. He wants to be at the link in October, man.
Listen, he
got season
signed
tickets,
that.
man.
When did he sign the big extension? They still were bad. Like they made the playoffs his second year or third year. That's it.
That's
like,
it. And they got
that's it.
swept. He doesn't even have a
They
win.
got swept. He doesn't even have a hit.
He's got a home run.
Oh, he hit. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it was like garbage time, but it was in the third game of the series. You're like, oh, thanks for showing up.
he's gonna be the you have no idea how good he was guy. I know we said that about Buxton a couple weeks ago, but like, I mean, ball knowers would be like, no, he was.
No,
problem,
I
but,
actually
like,
kind of agree because you'll never see like highlights of Mike Trout like on a because he's never played in the fucking.
You're like,
playoffs.
yeah, like what is Mike Trout's most iconic moment?
That catch in Baltimore, I would say his rookie year.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say getting struck out at the WBC.
by Shohei. Yeah.
Like that.
That's probably
That's
second.
That's
yeah,
the biggest spot he's ever been in.
yeah. You won't.
And the
you'll
catch
never.
in Baltimore is his rookie season.
Even I mean, he's got to be the greatest player ever compared to the worst postseason. Like Ted Williams made the World Series at least. Mm-hmm. He lost, but at least there's some.
The best
Again,
player
like-
to never win a playoff game. Put it that way.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
It's probably that's. I mean, that's.
I don't even know.
I don't
couldn't
think it's
even-
anything. I don't think anyone's even close, unless you go back to like when it was just
We will be
whoever's
Keeler
first
and
in the
whatnot.
AL, first in the NL.
Yeah,
there you go.
but
There's
also,
the World Series guys.
Even saying that, like, back then there was only like 12 teams, so like,
Right.
rarely was a great team. I don't know. Ernie Banks never he never made the playoffs.
Wow. Yeah. And he was a damn good player, man.
Felix Hernandez, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Christ, he signed that extension in 2019.
Was it run through?
2030.
We gotta get him out.
It was
of there,
a
man. I don't care if he's
12-year,
we gotta extract him.
$425 million
Ralph Kiner.
contract.
Alf Kiner.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
good
I mean,
one.
yeah, it's Trout. for
But yeah, I
sure.
was gonna say Kiner, with all due respect, man, he rest in peace. Trout's a better player.
Yeah,
But it will be like people are just gonna like not hand wave it
I mean,
away. I
Christ.
think.
You think you think in 2031 he'd sign on to like a decent team to like try and just get something?
DH, platoon DH.
Yeah,
How old is he gonna be in 2031?
he'll be
Probably like 37, 38.
No, he'll be older than that.
It's gonna
38?
depend a lot.
Right
Oh,
now, he's
well, yeah.
34 years and 7 months.
So he'll be turning
So.
35 this season. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be fun, like a kind of journeyman ring chaser Trout at the end of his tail end of his career. I like it.
And again, but to the point I made a few minutes ago, like people are just going to quickly say, "Oh yeah, he was great," and we're going to have to stop and be like, "No, you don't understand. Like he was like the best player I'd ever seen until this Ohtani fella came around. He was unbelievable." Sox look.
What's
out
the what's the Malcolm in the Middle gif where it's Bryan Cranston like turning to him and it gets
Oh, and the
dark
lights
behind.
dim.
Yeah. You have no idea how good Mike Trout was.
Yeah.
I mean, where is he on I'm gonna pull up like the all-time B-War list. He's already over 87.
From 2012 to 2019. So that's 8 seasons. He accumulated 71.7 WAR. His
And that's
OPS
B-War, right? That doesn't account for the defense.
Yeah, that's B-War. His average OPS was over 1,000.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
And he had an average 178 OPS.
He was a Mickey Mantle regen, man. He really was.
I thought
Not the switch hitter part, but
I know that like in the second half, and he only played. Yeah, the last 3 seasons there, the injuries kind of started to talk to him too. He put up 9.9 B-WAR in 140 games. Oh my God, he put up 10. He put up 10.5 B-WAR in 139 games his rookie year.
It's fucking crazy.
That's what's crazy when you go look at Mookie in 2018. He had 10.7 B-WAR. He missed almost 30 games.
Yeah.
Mookie Betts in 2018.
He was quite good.
Sneaky, that's a better season than Mike Trout ever had, actually, if you go take a look
at it. Yeah, I mean, that 18 Betts season is like contemporary history, not counting Ohtani doing his thing. That's one of the best seasons that I've ever seen.
346, 438, 640, a 1078 OPS plus, 32 bombs, 30 bags.
Gold Glove defense.
Gold Glove, Silver Slugger, MVP, All-Star.
Did he win a Gold Glove?
Yeah.
Okay.
That year.
I knew he had the caliber for it, of course. If he officially
he won a Gold Glove in 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. That's it. Mookie Betts, remember him?
He was quite good.
Whatever happened there. May, hey! What are you doing?
Is that what we got for Sox-related things?
Hey, come here.
Oh, yeah, Mabel. Did you scare Mabel?
Did you hear her cry?
I did. Oh,
my God.
Fucking God.
Caught in 4K.
My God. Jake Piker over here abusing the dog. My goodness gracious. There's Mabel. Hi, Mabel.
There she is.
Yeah, you're getting booed in the chat. Rightfully so, Jake. Licking her chops there.
Hey, what do you have to say? She's a big Sox fan.
I would say she's a little Sox. I mean, like, big fan of the Sox, but she is little. She's fucking tiny, man. Having seen her in person.
True. Whoa.
She's a tiny dog. Pot off Lansdowne time? Anything else that we want to bring up?
Oh, no. A pot off. I'm excited to watch Daredevil when we get off.
That's nice. How was Cincinnati? Good question. Thank you for asking. It was a great time.
Yeah, I forgot you went there.
My God, yeah.
There were a couple things I wanted to bring up. Beautiful park, right on the river there. Concourse goes all around the park. It's very, very cool. People there, very friendly. Very, very friendly folks down in Cincinnati, from my experience there by the ballpark. We stayed at a hotel directly across the street from one of the entrances of the park. They kind of have like a mixed-use sort of development there, restaurants, again, hotels, things of that nature. It's called the Dora, the downtown open refreshment area. So it's like open container to walk around.
That's cool.
Liam, when I tell you 3-0 Astros, that's awesome, by the way.
Yep.
When I tell you the party atmosphere of opening day in Cincinnati, blow your balls off. Everyone there just having a good time. It got to the point where they had to call the cops because there were fights later in the evening. We were just at the hotel bar, and we were like,
fights at the hotel bar?
No fights at the hotel bar. But we were at the hotel bar, and we were sitting there, and we're like, we should grab a bite to eat, man. Like we're starving here, and they were like, the bartender goes, yeah, you should probably not do that, because there's like 25 police cruisers outside on the hotel. I'm like, Joe Muckstall Way, I think it's called. And like they shut down the entire district. They had to get like megaphones out. There were like 20 arrests I read afterwards. It was fucking war zone out there.
Hell yeah.
And we were none the wiser at our hotel bar. We're just, naming dudes from like early 2000s baseball.
Just a regular opening day in Cincinnati.
I will say it was getting in on Saturday was a breeze. Getting in on Thursday, I don't know what they teach there at Cincinnati. I'm sure it's not the workers' fault. Maybe the network died. Complete clusterfuck getting into the park. Absolute clusterfuck. Packed in like sardines. It took us, we missed the first like inning and a half. It took us 45 minutes to get in because like it was
That's
like
bad.
A complete like.
Does everybody really just go in that one gate?
No, there was another gate there, but like to get to the other, like basically where we were, where the hotel was, and where this huge like human mosh pit was, it was right on the first base side. And to get in, you had to, like, there was a gate behind home plate, but you have to cut through like fucking 100 rows like of people all packed in. And they had a gate open in right field, and we tried that at first. Got in through about halfway there, smaller line, but it was going a bit slower. They cut access to that gate. And I'm like, what are you doing, guys?
Well, that's not ideal.
I was like, dude,
You're gonna be in
does
a crowd
anyone want to
crush.
tell someone from Cincinnati about the Hillenbrough disaster? Like I say that, like
gonna say.
not that that's funny, like that what
No,
that
that's
disaster
serious.
was, but like
I mean, it
it's serious.
doesn't happen anymore because that happened.
Because exactly, but I'm standing there. I'm like, what? God forbid, like it's gonna be like we're all packed in like sardines. And on top of that, there was one situation where I say to my dad and my uncle who I went with, I'm like, I'm gonna check that right field situation again because we're going nowhere with this. We got in line at like 3:30. First pitch was at 4:15, and it's approaching first pitch. We're not in. I was like, let's see what we can do. I start walking away. All of a sudden, I start hearing people scream medic. I look behind me. There's like 8 people in this crowd.
Fitz is on
like
Omaha
this,
Beach.
waving like this. Waving like this, jumping up and down, and they're screaming medic, medic, medic. And I look behind me. I'm like halfway in between. They were probably like 20-something feet away from me. I'm about 20-something feet away from a couple of cops by an ambulance. And I start yelling to them, hey, medic, medic, medic. In the back of my head, I'm like, it's probably some kid who just got too drunk and passed out or something like that. But I don't know if anyone's seizing. You know what I mean? I have no idea.
True.
I have no idea what's going on there. All I know is that 8 people are waving and yelling medic, medic, medic. And I see 2 police officers. So I'm like, guys, medic, 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 medic. I yelled a couple of times because they're just fucking standing there, hands on their shirt, and they start walking over. And one of the fucking guys says to me, he goes, we heard you the first time. And they just walk over there. I'm like, you fucking asshole. I'm sorry to bother you when someone might be fucking like having a heart attack or something like that, packed in with a bunch of people, and you're walking over there like you're just taking a stroll downtown. Fucking dickheads. I was really mad about that. I was really mad about that.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
It was nuts. But other than that, once we got in, had a whale of a time. Obviously, the first game was great. A lot of great bars around the area. There's a place called the Locker House there, where it stood on the original spot of, I believe, Riverfront Stadium. You could see they had a plaque there for first base when Pete Rose broke the hit record. It's like, here's cool. Where first base stood. They didn't have a placard for when Pete Rose was alleged for being a pedophile. There was no mention of that anywhere in Cincinnati. But it's, by the way, like, again, nice people in Cincinnati. My God, they worship Pete Rose.
Just every other
somebody's got to tell them. Somebody's got to tell him that he was looking up at us and smiling at all the 14 Rose jerseys that I saw.
I forgot he's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about that.
You forgot he's in hell?
Yeah. Well, no, I forgot he died, period.
And nothing of value was lost.
I didn't know he was sick.
Exactly. Pete Rose is dead.
Telling me now for the first time.
What can you say? He lived an amazing
But I will
life.
say, great bars around the area. Holy Grail bar, great spot. That's where Jake made fun of me for going there early.
It was 4.5 hours.
It doesn't start for 4 hours, by the way. Like, yeah, it's called having fun.
Hit.
Plenty of people there. It was a ball. We had a great time.
All right,
I got a frozen margarita and a plastic baseball bat. It was wonderful.
I wouldn't make it into the ballpark if I went to a bar 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
Well, I made it in there, brother, and I saw the game.
I believe you.
I saw that Trevor Story homer. I saw Sonny Gray shit the bed. It was still a great time, though. Would absolutely go again. Cool city, cool ballpark, cool vibes.
You didn't go urban exploring in the abandoned?
Not really, no.
Well, the subway system that's never been used.
Yeah, I know you mentioned that. You mentioned the warehouse. I didn't get to see the sister warehouse there.
Unbelievable.
If we had more time, maybe. Friday was kind of a shitty day.
Wow. Here come the excuses, Jake.
What are you gonna do?
This fucking guy.
And again, no Cincinnati Zoo.
Damn it. Did you wear the shirt?
That's crazy.
You
didn't go to the zoo.
Say it again.
You didn't wear the shirt, right?
No, I didn't. I will say
it would have made a great Fitz. Absolutely unbelievable tweet if you had you been at the game, one of the lost games, and you could have worn the Harambe shirt and be like, I wish I wasn't wearing this fucking shirt. Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
It's Tobias in Arrested Development when he's painted blue at the. I feel like a fucking idiot. Botsy goes no Skyline. Botsy, I've had Skyline chili before this. I wouldn't feed it to a fucking dog. Skyline.
But they
Wouldn't
love
feed
it. They love their Skyline.
Wouldn't feed
They
it
love
to
their
a
Skyline.
fucking dog. It's disgusting. That's slop. No, thank you.
All right. That's how you feel.
So that's Cincinnati, man. Queen City, they call it, I think.
Sox might suck, guys.
Yeah, this isn't fun.
What are we?
over?
Are we 1-4?
We haven't
One
lost
and-
this
one-
game
1 and
yet,
4
but
as it
it's not looking
stands.
good, Brev.
As it stands.
I don't know about that. Good. Well, the Bruins and Celtics are good.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, how are the Bees? Where are they in the standings?
Great.
What do you
We're
think?
cooking
Yeah?
right now. We're up.
Yeah?
We're up one on the Stars right now. The Bruins will have like a 90% chance to make the playoffs now.
Nice.
That feels they're in a good spot. The Leafs won again last night, which is great. That's likely going to keep them out of the top 5. So that pick will likely be ours unless they do a big jump in the lotto. Yeah,
That's
everything's coming up Bees right now.
Pick protections are kind of utter woke nonsense. Have we talked about that?
Yeah,
Trade the
it does
pick or
make
don't.
it does make it
Yeah, I
kind
agree
of
with
fun
that.
though. For
There's an added
like,
element.
for like watching the Leafs this year, and I've been like, you want them to lose all their games, but like they got to win some of the games. Like we don't want them to be, we don't want bottom 5. I want that pick.
You're doing a
now.
Seinfeld bit. You want them to lose a lot of games, but not all of the games, folks.
And then, I don't know. I mean, listen, to me, the Red Sox, like I'm pretty good about watching the Red Sox before June or whatever, but like I start getting like despondent if they're bad once the Bruins are done.
Which makes sense.
Then
Yeah,
I'm
when
like,
they only
oh
show
my
in
god.
town. Well,
Like,
and
then I'm
when
like,
the Celtics are
I'm gonna
done too.
fucking kill myself if they don't win this game.
There we go.
I'm kind of there now already, actually, now that I'm saying that, but I don't know.
That's a legitimate O there.
Yeah, Brian Bayo. Whatever, man.
I haven't been able to watch every single pitch. Chat, has he actually been pitching okay? I mean, the 3 runs suggest maybe not, but like, has it been like, oh, it's just he's getting unlucky, or is it like, no, it's actually
a lot of traffic. It seems like 5 hits.
That's what I mean, right?
A
Yeah.
walk.
It's only the 4th inning,
how
5
many
hits.
pitches? He's already at 60 pitches. He was never one to be efficient.
That panic Duran trade, I cannot wait. That's my silver
Still
lining.
got,
so far.
still got
Did
that
you
cigar.
guys see the
That's the obvious move. That's the only move to make.
Did you see they tried to go back and trade for Paredes
Yeah.
even after they made the Dermott trade, but apparently Paredes is like, I can't see the ball at Fenway. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what.
Mash.
Yeah,
I guess he
like,
wouldn't
okay.
mash if anyway.
But
I would advise against Breslow trading for someone who can't see the ball for half the games.
who has openly admitted I can't really see the ball there.
We are. I will say we are like rapidly approaching like Tristan Casas save the season sort of like sort of like lineup construction.
4.5 games in, Tristan Casas, you got to get back here. Man.
Yeah, like no. But I just mean as far as like power and like another bat, like it's not. They kind of might need it,
Brother.
Even what?
Even if that was the case, like, do you understand? His fucking knee went kablooey. It's not.
All right, man.
so-
There's
oh, well,
guys
he's
on the
healthy.
team. There's guys on
He's
the
back.
team whose knees are fine and they can't hit. I mean, what difference does it make?
He's played what? Like
And listen, it's not like he was
70
setting the
games
world
over the
on
last
fire,
2 years?
guys.
Oh, it was a month.
He was not. Last year was
It was 1
ugly at
month.
the start. I couldn't really defend that one.
So okay, hold on. Jake, you're saying it was just a month for Casas, but after 4.5 games, you're
Yeah, I
like,
was
it's
gonna
Casas
say,
time. We need
Fitz,
it.
my
We need to panic
narrative
trade Duran.
fits. My narratives are flexible. Okay. Sometimes there are 4 games where nothing happens, and sometimes there are 4 games where
Where
a full
everything
season
Decades,
happens.
where decades happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I missed the Jake Wallinger roller coaster, man. I may lie to. I might say to myself, "Oh, I want to scream at him to like, just put the phone down for 2 seconds." At the end of the day, I would have traded for the world. I really wouldn't.
I
He's
appreciate that.
a one of one, and I mean that. It's like who else but Quagmire? Right? Who
Yeah.
else but Wallinger?
Fitz, I love you.
I love
know
you
that?
too, brother. And Liam's okay too.
Fitz, if you were here,
Appreciate
I'd
that.
share my club crackers with you.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yep.
I
Oh,
appreciate
I
that.
love
sentiment.
some buttery club crackers.
Yeah, I was hitting those before you got
Mm.
on, Liam. I was crushing
Shit,
those
that shit's
with my
good.
Monterey Jack.
What a combo. What a combo.
Yeah, that's right. Song of the week.
Anything else? But before we get into song and emoji of the week, by the way, is a
Is there a chili emoji?
it's chili on top of spaghetti. So I think there's a spaghetti emoji.
On top
Okay.
of Old Smoky.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
So if there's a spaghetti emoji, let's go ahead with that. That's exactly. I've seen Bruins fans tweet the spaghetti for a pasta. Go, there's got to be a spaghetti.
Yeah, there's a pasta.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
There's a
Spaghetti.
pasta one for sure.
Spaghetti.
for sure.
Emoji of the week is the spaghetti. Song of the week.
Oh, God.
Song of the week for me is shit.
You guys, I have one if you guys need to stall.
Yeah, no, rip yours, Fitz. I need a second.
Let's go. Well, you're only going to get a second because I mean I don't know many songs by this band, but this like a couple of years ago came up on a recommendation or someone suggested it to me. I heard it again earlier today. I'm like, damn, what a song! The song is called "Harvard" by Diet Sig, like cigarette, CIG.
Diet Sig.
Sig. Harvard.
Mine's gonna be Black Balloon by the Goo Goo Dolls.
I think you've added some Google, like a couple in the past.
Yeah,
One or two
I've had.
Googles.
I think Iris is on there. I don't think I've done Black Balloon though. I don't think I've done Black.
Want me to double check?
No, I don't.
Well, I'm going to. Can't always get what you
Okay.
want.
Okay.
I'm going to roll with Long Cool Woman, the Hollies.
That's got to be an older song, right? That's got to be an older John.
Yeah. You'd recognize
Is that
it.
long, cool woman in a black
In a black dress.
Yeah, there you
in
go.
parentheses, in a black
Working
dress.
for the FBI. Yeah.
Yep.
That's in
I'll go-
fucking Remember the
that.
Titans, right?
Oh,
Is
now I'm
it?
gonna want to watch.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in
I
years.
think it is.
I'll trust you. I'll believe you.
I mean, I haven't seen it in
What
years
a
either. I just see that
fucking-
reference like to Remember the Titans and the fact that people forget that Ryan Gosling was actually a liability at cornerback in Remember the he was a huge liability. I don't know if you've seen this, folks.
Have you seen this? Ryan
Have you seen this, folks? Have you seen this?
Ryan Gosling was a huge liability.
I forget what video I was watching, but someone brought up the fact that like Jay Leno was like the king of comedy.
God,
like,
game's so
15,
bad they're
20
giving
years ago.
Millar FaceTime right now.
Oh, brother.
Talking
Yeah, we
about
will
his time
not
in,
be tuning
California.
in. We will not be tuning in.
I don't know. He was like rubbing his teeth or something. Did he not brush this morning? Probably.
Yeah, they don't brush down
Jake,
in
believe
Texas.
it or not, you have no Google Doll song on the. On
Oh,
the-
all right. Well, great. Even better then. Black Balloon.
I'm kind of scared mine might be on there, but we'll be all right.
who's it by?
All right.
Liam.
The Hollies. It was Ref's walk up, if I remember correctly.
It's a long.
Can I go
cool
watch Daredevil?
woman, right?
Can I
That's
go watch
correct.
Daredevil?
No, it's not in there. So there you go.
Oh, hell yeah. Cool. Well, we're done.
We are done.
You gotta
And
go
so
watch
is the
rest
Red
of
Sox
game.
season. It's fucking over. Appreciate you guys following along the entire year. It's been wonderful. No, hopium, guys.
No.
It's always darkest
Hopium.
before the dawn.
Hopium, the forecast this weekend looks incredible. 24
I heard it's gonna-
hours ago, it looks absolute shit. Like it was going to rain on Friday. It was going to be cloudy. As of this morning, looks like it's going to be like 72 for the home opener. High of 80 on Sunday.
I've
might be a little
decided that we're
clouds on
just if we
Saturday.
lose tonight, we're just gonna dump out that first run through the rotation. That's what
Yeah,
we'll
it
do.
doesn't count. It doesn't count. It's still March.
Dump it. It's all in March.
spring-
Season
still
season
March.
starts tomorrow. Yeah.
Still March.
And then if we lose tomorrow, season starts Friday.
Season always starts at the home
Again,
opener.
they started 1-4 last year.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, they sleptwalked.
Where did
till,
where
like,
did they
Memorial
go
Day.
after Texas last year?
Baltimore.
Oh, you were there, right?
Because
Did
Johnny
you go?
Johnny texted me last night. He's like, a year ago today, we were dying in Baltimore. And I was like, you're right.
I couldn't.
We both
fucking
got
believe
violently
you two went
sick.
to that. Yeah,
That was great.
absolutely
That was great
disgusting.
day. Great story, but good Lord. At the time, it was miserable.
All right.
Anywho,
I love
Is
you.
that all we
boys.
got?
that's all we got.
When Jake says the "Well, I love you, boys" towards the end, that's when he gets antsy. He's
That's-
like, "Let's
that's
fucking
it.
wrap this up."
He's
So
done.
is-
that's our
He's
cue.
done.
done.
He's clocking out.
Shit, we had 2 voicemails. Oh, I
well,
totally forgot. Oh,
they're for
I
next week now.
totally forgot. That is
They're going on the
my fault.
Patreon. They're going on the
Yeah,
Patreon.
Oh,
the
goodness gracious.
Patreon.
Oh my goodness gracious! I've totally forgot. I am so sorry to who left voicemails. Oh my gosh, that I feel.
Well, we may
bad.
as well hold them because nobody's still listening to the episode.
Yeah.
People are all checked
We're
out.
gonna
I will
bleed and
say,
follow- we're
okay,
gonna
one
bleed
is
and
definitely
listeners will
evergreen that we can get into. I'm just looking through. Hold on one second, because it kind of gives you like the transcript of the voicemail. Yeah, one's about Moneyball, because we talked about it last week, so we will do that.
I'm kind
we
of
got
itching
Cameron.
for a Moneyball watch.
Looks like it's one's from a Cameron, one's from a Nick. So my apologies to both you folks. We will get you your voicemails, so we will not forget them. That is my bad. Hand up. We'll do that next week. We'll have something to talk about next week there. And again, they're both evergreen. It's not like it's something that's timely, so we'll have that in the chamber for the next go around. But yeah, other than that. Other than me fumbling the bag there on the voicemails, 617-420-2431 if you want to leave a voicemail in the future, by the way.
Wow.
And hopefully I
Okay.
won't forget it. And again, if you enjoyed the YouTube stream, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be much appreciated.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friend. Tell your friend. Word of mouth.
Might be a hard sell. Oh my God! Excuse me, heavens.
That's
Might be a
fine.
hard sell on the Red Sox right now, but in a week from now, tell your friends.
Yeah, for sure. 5 stars on wherever you get your podcast. That'd be much appreciated as well. Follow along with us during the season at Pod on Lansdowne for the show. Already gave out our socials on there, and it's on the screen for the YouTube show. We stream every Tuesday night, 7:30. Join us. We have a good time in the chat. Be part of the show. We'd like to involve the fellow perverts in there. But yeah, that will do it for this edition. Wish we had more positive things to talk about, but let's get the stinkers out of the way now.
Season starts Friday. Season
Season
starts.
starts Friday. Liam, will I be
It's
seeing you Sunday?
Oh yeah, we'll be there.
Absolutely.
Easter
We'll be there.
Sunday at the ballpark.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically. church.
Not going to church, going to the ballpark.
Maybe I'll go. Should I rip the Amtrak up?
We'll
Why
be
not?
there. Missy Mo and I.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
Verse, I imagine, joining as well. Mr.
That's
Fantasy.
right. That's right. First game in our 20-game plan. We'll be in our
Going
we'll
to
be in
the
our season suite.
going to the formerly known as Truly Terrace. Going to the Angry Orchard.
Yeah, the Angry Orchard. God
Oh
bless.
God. Ugh.
I'm still
I'll
calling it
meet,
the Terrace.
I'll meet you at the orchard. I'll meet you at the O.
Ooh. Okay.
I might be all the way back in.
Papa's Orchard.
Papa's Orchard. That was a tweet, right? Papa's Orchard.
Yeah. It's about like I don't know. People I always see it with like what that white boy of the week.
Papa's Orchard means.
Yeah, it was about Chalamet. The first it was like Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy
it seems
Chalamet, I've
I've grown
seen-
quite fond of you, though there are no sexual urges or desires. You come to me as a long lost friend whom I once picked apples with in Papa's Orchard.
That copy pasta with Liam Fennessy have grown quite fond of you. That's good. Oh, Steph will be there as well. Hell
Daddy's
yeah.
Dairy in the chat, getting a shout out. Shout out
Daddy's Dairy from Botsy for sure. Pat with the thumbs up. Eric says, good pod, guys. Thank you, Eric. Seth goes, I'll be there too. Hey, man, you see us on, if you see
hell
us in
yeah.
Papa's Orchard, feel free to say hello. And that goes to anyone.
Naturally.
Because we love talking ball with our pals and the perverts. So that's going to do it for this edition of Pawn on Lansdowne. We will talk to you next week. For Jake, for Liam, I'm Fitz, you're you. Go Sox. I was waiting for someone to make it. Did something happen?
Connor Wong, RBI double.
Homer?
baby.
Oh,
No,
I thought it was going to be.
I thought it was at first because I've got game day up on my second monitor and it said in play runs.
Okay.
I'll tell you what,
The broadcast is
he
fine.
actually looks like a serviceable backup catcher this year. He does.
Which,
We're back.
if that is the
break it-
case,
as long as he doesn't break his hand in April, we're fine.
I'll
We're
take
fine.
the
it. I will
hamate,
take-
Yeah.
the hamate bone.
Is that what he did last April on the? It was like catcher's
think so,
interference, right? It blew up his hand. Yeah. something
listen,
like
man,
that.
I'll take it. If he could just be, like you said, Jake, a serviceable backup catcher, that's better than what we,
We
have.
won the-
Just so they don't have
we
to
won the
fucking
trade.
kill Narv down the fucking down the. Narv was playing every day.
Contreras,
in
get
August
your
and
gear
September.
on.
Gotcha. I
Yeah.
said gets a long way from the heart. And obey your mother.
Obey your mother.
Obey your mother.